Good evening. Good evening. We're going to give everything a moment to get situated as we normally do. Get our chats up, get the stream up on Twitch. Nose is a little stuffy today. I'm trying to talk clearly. Just double check real fast. Make sure everything's looking good before we start drumming today. Perfect. I think we're good. A little bit of a delay, but that's all right. Well, sweet deal. I'll go ahead and close that down. We're going to head back to our metronome and disconnect our Bluetooth. Now this baby's going to play out loud. Nice. Sweet deal. We're going to get a quick warm-up. As you can see by the title, we're just going to play some paradiddle grids, work through some paradiddle exercises and variations, and then we're going to play some drum corps and WGI licks that we have either played in the past or that we just decide to learn on the fly. I've got a big transcriptions folder up right now, so we should be good to go, and we can just kind of learn whatever we want. There's a ton of stuff that I haven't played, so I'm sure we can pick out something interesting. Take a quick sip of coffee. We'll start with some 8s for a second. I need to get myself another pillow. I'm a little low to the ground, I feel. Perfect. Booster seat. Alright. Well, here we go. Let's just get some 8s. Simple 8s. Do the same thing again. Full out. Wonderful. Let's get a couple of reps where we do accent tap. We'll just do 15 to 3. 15 to 3. Full out, the tiny taps. Same thing. Beautiful. Let's change the height to 9 and 3, and we'll do it a little bit faster. This is 116. We'll bump it to 134. This is 9 and 3. Just accent tap 8s. Get 3s. This is pretty brisk. Oh yeah, my left doesn't like that. Let's do it. Still 9. Ooh, I hope we're not having too many frame rate issues. Hopefully we can see every single note as it's happening. One more. It's fun. Nice. Cool. Well, that got my hands moving for a second. Not too shabby. Oh, let's see. I'm getting notifications all over the place. Oh, they're all from my own stream. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Glad I know that my own stream is online. We've made it. All right. Let's move on to something else. We'll play some rolls real quick. We'll start with some double stroke rolls. We can stay at the same tempo, 134. Yeah, we'll just do like a short, long in duples, but we'll play it big. Do it at like 12 inches, forte. Same thing again. Perfect. Let's do the same thing, a little bit lower. Do it low. Let's do it 3 inches a couple times. I see we have a Twitch viewer. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. We'll do the same thing, but we'll play paradiddles instead of doubles. So instead of the short pattern being double, 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 we're going to play groups of 4. Right, left, right, left, left. We'll do it at the same height, though. We'll put it down at piano. Do it a couple times. Ooh, balance. All right, we'll do it at 12. Bigger. One more time, just like that. Alright, let's just put normal accent tap on it for all the paradiddles. We'll go a little bit faster. This is only 134. I'm getting TikTok notifications too. Dude, my TikTok's been blowing up. We get some Among Us videos up there, and it got so many views. Here we go. Short, long, normal paradiddles. Same thing again. Let's go ahead and change the accent pattern on the paradiddle. So instead of putting the accent on the first note of the 4-note grouping, 1, 2, 3, 4, we'll put on the second note, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sticking is still the same. Right, left, left, left. So let's do it. Short, long, second partial accent. Ooh, we got some questions real quick. Straight swag from Emmanuel Arias. Thank you. I appreciate it. Straight swag. I've noticed in some packets that it sometimes says the stick should feel heavy while you play. What do they mean by that? I think for some groups it would mean using as much of the natural weight of your muscle groupings as possible. When thinking about how your hand wraps around the stick, right, there are a bunch of fat muscles on the back side of the thumb and the opposite side of the palm that, when wrapped around the stick and allowed to be jiggly and relaxed, can provide a lot of dead weight behind the implement. And so it's maybe less the stick feeling heavy and more the natural application of weight behind your stroke feeling heavy. And that's what makes the stick have that heavy kind of feel to it. And so trying to play low end patterns with more of that jiggly natural weight striking the drum, where you can feel the vibration of the stick kind of bleeding up through the hand, is probably more of what they're looking for than a firmer, tighter, lighter approach where you may not be striking the drum with all that same weight. But you'll actually probably notice something like that in this exercise that I'm about to do. Right, when I play the eighth note checks for the A pattern, I definitely have more of that like jiggly muscle behind the stroke that I play to help me take up that space evenly. But when I play the paradiddle, because it's denser and a little bit closer together, I do lighten up just a little bit. I'm not as focused on stroking out that paradiddle with the full weight of my hand. It's more of trying to utilize the bounce of the stick. So it's a shift between that heavy feel that you're probably asking about, Mr. Nick, and a lighter, more agile and efficient kind of feel. Heavy, a little bit lighter, heavy. Do the same thing. Short, short, long, both paradiddles, accent on the second partial. Good question, good question. Well, that's kind of tough. Ooh, yeah, we'll get that a couple more times. Cool, last time. Cool. That's a fun pattern. I like that one. We can do the same thing rather than playing the first partial accent or the second partial. I like to accent the third and the fourth together. I think it's kind of fun. Gives you a strange bouncy feeling to the hands. We'll play that one in a second. Gotta take my coffee sip. Got the cat mug again. The way we go. So we've got, now when we play the paradiddle, the double of the paradiddle is accented. We'll do it the same tempo. Ooh, that's kind of hard. I have to think really hard about how to make the hand feel. I think that's a really easy double to overstroke. That big double, it doesn't take much. Here you go, whole thing. Yeah, better. Much better. Cool, let's play that one extended for a second to make sure that we got the feel right. So we'll go back now and we'll attach them all together. We'll do short, short, long, first partial accent. Immediately into second partial. Immediately into third and fourth. Immediately into a rep of it all up. And those will be our 4 reps, all back to back in a sequence. Let's go ahead and try it. Let's see if we can get it all the way through without breaking. And if you have any suggestions for things to play or any questions that you want to ask, feel free to dump it in the chat. I'm reading chat, I'm checking it out, and I'm making sure that we're responding to everything. It doesn't show up on screen right now because I don't want to clutter the screen. I think there's already enough things happening overlay-wise, so I'll be reading it, don't you worry. Here we go, all 4 of the patterns back to back. That's kind of hard. It's a lot of bounce, letting the stick come back up on its own. We'll do that same thing a little bit faster. That's tough. That's a hard little paradiddle calibration exercise. Let me just see real quick. I think I'm getting a little bit of screen lag. Maybe I have too many things up. I'm going to turn off my audio filters real quick. Let's, yeah, we'll just delete that one. Yo, what's up, my guy? How you doing today? Hello, Gideon Johnston. Good to see you again. We're just drumming. We're just playing some stuff. Hopefully things aren't too loud or there's not too much room noise. I just turned off my audio filters because I think it helps with the stream speed maintaining. So if it sounds crazy bad, let me know, but I think it's gonna be all right. We're gonna do the exact same thing again, all 4 of those paradiddle patterns, back to back to back. I can always throw that filter back on if I need to. Here we go. Whoops. Get one more rep of it. Now the second. I think out of all of those patterns, my worst one is the very last one, because I always play these differently compared to how I did earlier. In all of the other patterns, I stroke it like pretty heavy. And then coming out of the big paradiddles, I'm always like, feather tap a little bit. We'll do that same sequence one more time. That's kind of tough. That's a hard exercise. Should look at that one. Should practice that. Paradiddles, shifting accents. That's all it really is. It's just short, short, long, but with paradiddles in duple format. Cool, cool. We'll kind of stay on the paradiddle train for a minute. We'll do some metric 4-2-1s with paradiddle sticking. This is one that I love to do. Just makes my hands feel fun. Let's see if I can find the right tempo for it. Cool, yeah, this is great. We'll start this kind of slow. Sweet, so we're just gonna do 16th notes for the A pattern, right? So you got 4 paradiddles in 16th notes. And then we're gonna play paradiddles again, but it's gonna be in triplets, and it's gonna stay in that 4-note grouping. The accent is going to travel with the paradiddle, not with the rhythm. So it would sound like this in triplets, because that's a full bar of triplets. Triplet, 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 1. So it's 3 paradiddles, takes it up into 12 notes total. So back to back, we got the 16th notes to the triplets. Which means that when you repeat the 4s, you do it off the left the next time. Yeah. So let's take it from the top. Let's do just the 4s. 16th notes to triplets, paradiddles, moving the accent with the grouping of 4. That one more time. Sick! Now we have the 2s, where we do 2 16th note paradiddles, and then 2 triplet paradiddles. Or I guess 1.5, because we only have 2 beats of triplets, right? 2 beats of 16th notes, and then 2 beats of triplets. Which means that when we do the repeat of the 2s, we'll be starting halfway through a paradiddle, right? So consider this 1 rep of the 2s, and then consider this the 2nd rep of 2s. Which means that we'll start the 1s off the left hand. So this is kind of confusing, but we're going to take it from the top all the way to the 1s, just so you can see how this format connects. It's just 16th notes for a bar, triplets for a bar, and then 16th notes for 2 beats, triplets for 2 beats, consistent paradiddles all the way across. Triplet, 16th, triplet, 16th, triplet, 16th, triplet. And so now the triplets and the 16th notes start on the double when you get to the 2nd repeat of the 2s. Triplet, 16th, triplet. On that left hand double for both the 16th note and the triplet, we shift to the new meter. And so that means the 1s start with a paradiddle off the left hand, and then we just keep playing constant paradiddles over 16th, triplet, 16th, triplet, 16th, triplet, 16th, triplet, 1, or just straight paradiddle sticking. Trying to maintain the same meter changes that you get when you play a normal 16th note the triplet 4-2-1, just the 1 section. So we'll kind of break this down. Let's just take 2 of them. We'll go 16th triplet, 16th triplet 1, but we'll do it with the consistent paradiddle, and we'll start it off the left. So we've got paradiddle, triplet, paradiddle, triplet 1. So just make sure that you're focusing on consistent paradiddle sticking all the way through. that means the next time you can just start on the double right of a right-hand paradiddle, and that takes you for the second half of the ones. So we'll play just the ones all the way through, off the left hand. Kind of tough. I'll play just the straight sticking rhythms. And I'll play the straight paradiddles all the way across it, off the left hand. One more time. Cool, so we'll go back to the top, and this is 16th notes to triplets, 4-2-1, all the way through, but you play paradiddles the entire time. You don't change anything, you just play paradiddle sticking, and the accent always moves with the paradiddle sticking. So here we go, play the whole 4-2-1, and then we'll do it faster here in a second. Nice, not too bad. Cool. So funky metric control exercise for paradiddles. One thing that we could do that I've never really tried to do is shift the accent to a different spot in the paradiddle. Do that same thing, same meter changes, but second partial accent maybe? Let's try it. It's kind of tough. Tough to think about. Second partial accent on the same exercise. Ooh. Oh, that's kind of tough. Whoa. We'll do that again. Oh, no. I can do it in isolation. We gotta get it all the way through. That's tough. Second partial accent on everything. Cool. That's fun. Maybe we can do it with the third and the fourth partial too. That'd be kind of funky. Let's try it. Let's do it. We'll do them all. That's fun. Yeah, that was it. That was it. Boom, pop, pop, boom. That's kind of groovy. That feels good. So, here's what we're gonna do. The same way that we did the last short, short, long exercise with paradiddles first partial accent, paradiddle's second partial accent, paradiddle's third and fourth partial accent, paradiddle's all accented. We're also going to do the metric 4-2-1. So 16 notes to triplets all the way through first partial, immediately into second partial, immediately into third and fourth, immediately into all of them accented. Let's try it. That's a lot of stuff to think through. That's tough. Alright, we're gonna get one more attempt on that. I think we can make it all the way through. We got tripped up in the threes, or in the third and the fourth partial of the third pattern, just because the ones start off the left hand. That's kind of tough. It's a tough pattern. Here we go. One more try. Oh gosh, that's weird. I played that wrong. Yeah. Try it again, we'll try it again. That's really hard. That's not right. Oh, it's because I'm starting it off the right hand. That's why. I'm messing myself up. Man, that's a hard pattern. I need to break that down and go through it before we do it next time. It's 4 different versions of the same thing. The first one's really easy. For me, because I've done it enough. But yeah, it's good practice to go ahead and just shift the accent around everywhere. I'll have to experiment with that more. That's fun. Let's do another version. Let's put a diddle on the first note of the paradiddle. But let's do it with the first partial accented. So we're changing the rhythmic value of both the diddle and the metric hand speed underneath. Goes from 16th note diddles to triplet diddles. You gotta get that rhythm change correct. Let's try it. Alright, that's right, it's fine, yeah. Alright, we got it. That's new. That's really weird. Cool. That's pretty fun. Nice. Well, sweet deal. What else do we want to do? What else do we want to do? We've got a couple people in chat. Got like 5 viewers total right now. 1 on Twitch, 4 on YouTube. If you guys have any exercises that you want to hear, feel free to throw them in chat. If you guys have any drum questions, I always read chat, so I'm happy to answer any questions you guys may have. I'm probably just going to start playing some show chunks from my past. Show chunks that I know, start to call them out and figure them out. And I think to kind of end the stream, the last half of the stream, we're just going to pull up some random sheet music of a chunk of some DCI show, and we'll just learn it on the fly, because that'll be fun. So I guess for right now, let's just play some, what do I want to play? Let's do, the classic BK17 opener. That one's such a good one. We'll do it a couple times. Oh, that's really tough. I remember how much I had to practice that. I might be doing this over tempo too. Nice. And there's a bunch of stuff after that. And the quads come in. Something like that. I don't remember the whole book, actually. I only remember the first, like, 3 phrases of the opener, and then after that, it's kind of blank. If I watch a YouTube video of my old shows, I can usually go back and play chunks along with it, or I'll like listen to it for a second. I'll be like, oh yeah, I remember that one. But my general drum memory is not the sharpest. I don't remember everything that I've ever played, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and I do remember a really old lick from high school, like my sophomore year of high school, which is pretty crazy. What tempo is that? Yeah, I think it was 152. Yeah, that one's kind of tough. They tried to make us play that my sophomore year. It was my first indoor season on snare drum, and I did not do my hottest. I'll play it again a couple times. It's a fun one. And I really think it was that ending that tripped me up the most. Like, I don't know what sophomore is just running out the gate playing relaxed floppies into these, like, 5 patties. Seems like a lot of content. We'll do it one more time. It's a good one. Forsyth Central, 2012. Be right back. We have a knock on our door. Let me get the poster for you real quick. Sorry. Yeah, I actually don't have any flyers to show you, but it's orange, black, and white essentially. Got a bunch of like white and black mark on the chest. No, that's not him. Okay. Yeah. It's hard. We got like stuff out here, and there's like so many stray cats too on the book, and so we've seen like 5 different ones, but nah, it's all good. Of course. Absolutely appreciate you, man. What? Get out of here, Kobu. Are you sitting here? Alright. Ooh, nice. Alright. Someone knocked on our door talking about cats and stuff. Not our cat, unfortunately, but they found a cat. So here we go. Same thing. We'll get the Forsyth Central 2012 lick one more time. Yeah, lay down, Kobu. Be peaceful. Cool. The little soft sticks in. Sweet deal. So that's 2 licks. Well, it's BK17 and Forsyth Central 2012. What else do we know? We did a lot of seasons of AQ. We can play some AQ licks, I'm sure. Let me go ahead and close my door. Ooh. But yeah, if you guys are hanging out in the chat, feel free to make any suggestions at all. There's tons of stuff to do. Here in a second, we'll play a couple more things, and we're going to hop over to my desktop computer and look at some sheet music on the screen, so that way we can learn something on the fly. Here we go. Let's see. I actually don't know what tempo most of these AQ licks are at. We'll just do it without them at. What's a good one? 2018? We'll do that one. And that's the tough part. Paradiddle diddle. Cross over on the first left. Into that sweep back stick and hold it. Trying to make it sound like all 6 notes. Not easy. do that same thing again. That's a tough one. Got a little click in there. Whoops. Just fun to do over and over. Cool. Well, that's a good one. What's the next year's? We had little singles into it. Yeah, we started with the diddles off the left. Whoops, whack my stick. Kovu, get on out. Go, Kovu. Oh, hey, go, Kovu. Hey, dude. Ooh. Nice, nice. We'll get the same thing a couple more times. Same rep, same rep. Oh gosh. Gotta move that faster. Do a little breakdown exercise for it. Try it one more time. Too big of a gap. Whoops. It's a really tough little 9 to hit. Here we go. One more time. And we'll move on. But a good one. Cool. Not too bad. Not too bad. Let's do the closer one. The closer one's pretty cool. I have a bunch of screens in front of me, so if I miss the stick throw, then I'm kind of screwed. But it's a cool lick. Hey, we did it. Da, 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 da. Ow. I think we're comfortable enough with that flip. Let's do the same thing again. That's kind of a fun one. That's the hard part, is getting it dense enough to actually fit in that 6 tuplet. extra tempo was. I think it was like 192. Try it here with the Met. Whoops. Oh, I missed 2 beats of 5-lit roll before I can start the crescendo. Whoops. One more time. We always rush those at the end. It's hard to do those stick throws and keep them spaced open enough. Ah! Cool. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Cool, so let's learn a lick. Let's see, let's go ahead and swap this over. I can go drums, learning music. Bye, guys. Hey, and now we're here. So, we'll wait for the frame. Hey, cool, we're framed. Sweet, so you can actually see my desktop now, which is kind of cool. And I am just going to click on, let's say, some blue devs. We'll do some blue devils. Let's click the 2014 feature. What is this? This isn't the finals version, but it seems like a version, so we'll look at this one. We'll go a little zoom in. Hopefully, if you're watching, you can see some of that music. We'll kind of scroll around and take this chunk by chunk, because I'm not just going to sight read it and play it all the way through. We'll actually, like, learn it, you know? So we're going to start with, I don't think there's a tempo marking on here, is there? No, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, I don't know what the tempo is, so we're just going to assume something. That feels comfortable. Maybe that's too fast, actually. Cool, we'll start with that. That seems okay. So we got what? 2 quarter notes, right, left, 16th notes, 3 and a 4 and beat 1 of bar 2. And we got a 6-tuplet paradiddle diddle, ending with an accent, another right hand paradiddle, and 16th notes. Not too bad. A left hand paradiddle, all low, with a fast diddle on the second partial. That's kind of tough. And we end with a little bit of a beefier triplet, some tenutos on there, and a high mom. Phantom 445, hello, good to see you. We're learning a Blue Devils 2014 snare lick today. We're just kind of looking at the music. It doesn't seem very long, so we're just taking it bar by bar and drumming through it. Good to see you. Good to see you again. So we got right, left, dicka-dicka-dicka-dum, 6-tuplet, paradiddle, another paradiddle with that diddle, and then triplet, high mom. So we'll take that whole chunk, those 2 bars together. I'm going to back up a little bit so this high mom's easier. Do that 2 more times. Last time. Nice. Let's play just the next beat. Triplet stays low. Ba ba ba. Same volume for all 3, it seems. Da, da, da. At least is how it's marked. And we got in triplets 3 inverts in a row. Chugga 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 cha. Chugga 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 cha. But we got doubles on them. cheese inverts. So that's after the hi mom trick. So we got hi mom, boom, boom, tick it, tick it, tick it, dun. Let's add that on. So we got. That's kind of cool. Well, sweet. We'll do those 3 bars a couple of times since we can see those bars on screen right now. First 3 bars of the lick. That's fun. Groovy. Hey, Jesse Gamer 16. We're learning some snare drum licks right now. If you're familiar with reading basic rhythms and music, you may kind of be able to follow along and hang out. We're just doing the first 3 bars. Got the quarter notes into 16th notes first. Right, left, digga-digga-digga-dum. 6-tuplet into 2 more paradiddles. And triplet off the right, da-da-da, into a quarter note triplet, half the speed, da-da-da, and then full triplets again, cheese inverts. And we actually end with the right hand. So we'll take just that 3 bar chunk. Yeah, cool. One more time. Nice, not too shabby. Ray Malonda, thanks so much for all the videos, dude. Absolutely. I do my drum stream once a week, every single Monday. We'll be drumming at least a little bit. Game of the week on Tuesday, and then we've got our normal main series games Saturday, Sunday. So you got content all week. Feel free to check in whenever you want. Really, really appreciate all the views and the comments and the engagement. Makes all my job so much easier. Well, cool. I think we've got a handle on those 3 bars. Let's scroll over real quick and let's see what bar 4 is. It seems there's only 1 more bar on this line. So cool. We've got 6-tuplet, which just seems like a paradiddle ending with a left-hand tap. Right, but the first left is a crossover. So but paradiddle sticking. We got another one of those, but it's just straight accents. Oh yeah. Nice. And then now we've got Swiss off the right. That's kind of strange. Nice. Cool. Yeah, that feels pretty good. And another one of those little paradiddle grandma things. Sweet, we'll take just that bar by itself a couple of times. One more. Cool, let's go back. So we'll only be able to see 3 bars at a time. Well, actually, I can actually pull this down a little bit. Uh-oh, you can see all my icons, all the games that I play. Uh-oh. Here we go, let's open this up more, and then we'll pull this down a little bit more. Perfect, yeah, nothing sensitive on screen. We're good. Sweet deal. So, we'll start with the first line, the first 4 bars. We'll take it super slow and talk through it. We got quarter note, 16th, 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 with an 8th note gap at the end. Dum, dum, dicka, 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 dum, dum. Next bar, we have a 6-tuplet, dicka, 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 paradiddle, diddle sticking, and right hand paradiddle. A left hand paradiddle, all low, with a diddle on the second partial. Fast little diddle. And then a fatter, beefier triplet that ends with a high mom. So the first 2 bars is. Nice. From there, we have the quarter note triplet, high mom, boom, boom. High mom, boom, boom. 3 of those cheese inverts in triplet form. Chickada, 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 boom. High mom, chickada, chickada, chickada. Low right, and this is where we have that grandma bar. So let's play just bars 3 and 4 together, and then we'll go back to the top and play all 4. So we got. Oh, that's tap off now. One more time. Not too bad. Whoops. One more, so we can actually get it right. Sick. That's fun. I like that. So let's go back to the top and add it all together. 4 bars now. Cool, and we end with an accent. That's what bar 5 looks like. A couple of reps. We'll do that a couple times. First line. That's pretty sick. I like that. Being able to sing it helps so much too. When you can like feel the music in your head, it's like already happening. So much easier to follow along. If you are watching right now on YouTube, it looks like we're weighted on YouTube compared to Twitch. I would appreciate so much you also hopping over to Twitch and dropping a little follow. There'll be a cool alert that'll pop up on screen. It'll be sick. Or if you're one of the 2 people on Twitch and you haven't subscribed on YouTube, go to live.zacharwatson.com and find the live feed in my mainstream website and hop on over to YouTube and hit the subscribe button. So that way each week when we have our drum stream on Monday, you can get a notification that this is happening and that you should tune in. Here we go. We'll do the same first line a couple more times, and then we're going to continue through the rest of it. One more. Yeah, cool. I like that. So the next part seems kind of weird. This next bar, we have normal right hand, triplet drag, double. So it's a double drag, but there's a back stick on the right hand on the 3rd note. Da 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 da. Whoops. That feels kind of funky in the hands. And then there's a left hand cheese on that 3rd partial of beat 2. And that feels really strange. So we've got dom, da da dom, da da dom, cha da dom. So you have to kind of bounce out of the back stick. That low left tap, or that low left diddle, has to come up for the cheese, or else it feels like really, really weird in the hands. And I guess another thing, ooh, what was that? Was that a new subscription? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. American Idiot, good evening. Good to see you, my friend. Oh, we got Burke YTV. Thank you for the subscribe. I was like, sometimes YouTube will keep like a backlog of all my subscriptions since the last time I streamed, and then it'll hit me with every single alert one after another. I think that's quite funny. Oh yeah, here, we'll do the same thing, same bar. We just got those first 2 beats. Da, 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 da. Very helpful to just focus on the left hand diddle the whole time. Da, 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 da. Keep that feeling consistent. Yeah. It's kind of weird because you have to drop down to get to that tap. Da, 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 low. Bigger left hand. So you're ready for that grace note height as well. Really, really strange. Xavier, hello. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. We'll do just those 2 beats on a tap, on a loop. So what's after that? We've got dum, digga dum, digga dum, cha da dum, cha. Left hand stays up. And then a left hand flam drag with a buzz instead of a diddle. And then same hand flam up off the right, cha-cha, into a right hand accent. That's a really strange pattern. It takes a second to like think about how the hands move properly through all those different heighted flams. So things, I guess, to pay a ton of attention to: consistent left-hand diddles in the first two beats, for the cheese as well. Out of the cheese, you have to rebound the hand for the next big flam. So you got to make sure that's up. And then you can play a nice downstroke on the second one. So you're ready for the buzz on the left-hand flam drag. And then you have to bounce out of the buzz for that same hand right flam that brings you back up to the next downbeat. That's a lot of weird, confusing motion changes. So all together we have... That's kind of weird. Ah. Cool. Cool, so out of the bar before, we have... That's not bad at all. That connects actually really well. Sits in the same kind of rhythmic bass. So we'll kind of speed it up, those two bars moving together. Whoops. Yeah, much better. So we got two beats now, 16th note roll. Really low. Paradiddle off the right. Two accented triplets on the right hand. And then another paradiddle with a downstroke, so you can play the next roll low. Okay. And then a cool flip underneath your leg. So what? We gotta go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, it says the last one's a left-hand note, but I think in context they played it as the last right-hand note. That's tough. Alright, we'll avoid the leg. And we'll just do a fun flip. We'll just spin the stick a lot. Yeah, whatever it is, I don't care. That's cool. Sweet, so let's go back 2 bars. We'll start on the 16th note roll, and we'll try to connect it to the end with this weird trick. So we've got... One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have to hit on the 8th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we go, we'll do the same thing again. Whoops. Ah, I've got to play a downstroke there. Low. Cool. Sweet. So let's go back a bar. We have... That's really weird. Cool. So let's try to connect these together. Let's start with the first 4 bars again, just so we can remember what the first 4 bars are. And then we will try to just go straight through the whole thing, since we've already been practicing the second half. So we still don't know what the actual tempo was for this, but we'll just kind of guess and assume where the comfort zone was for it. First half is pretty comfortable. I think I've got that one on lock. We did that a couple of times to feel comfy. I said 2 more. Cool. So out of that, cool. Funky, funky. Let's try to make it all the way through. Boom! We did it. We made it all the way through. We made it all the way through. Let's find a tempo to play this at. Ooh, that's really fast. 4th measure is getting me. It's tough. It's tough. I would suggest practicing that all at piano. Just playing it all the same block height. Just the paradiddle tap idea. Into the Swiss. Chat-digga-da, chat-digga-da, and the paradiddle again. Because if you think about it, your right hand is literally playing the same motion the entire time. Even when you play the Swiss, the motion is the same. It's still chat-digga, 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 right? So if we just take the left hand and put on the leg, it's the exact same rhythm the whole time. And so you can just rely on that guy and just push that super fast. And trust that to set the grid and the skeleton for you. And then just try to fill in the left hand wherever it's supposed to go and cross over and feel comfortable. And if the right hand's in time, you can generally trust that the whole bar will be in time. That's weird. Cool. Let's do the whole thing again. Let's do the whole thing. Let's find a tempo for it. Jom, jom, dicka, 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 da, do. We'll do 152. Oof. This may be a little too fast, but I think it's doable. Let's try it all the way through. 152 beats per minute. Boom! I don't know that my 16th note rolls were the most relaxed. They were probably on the crushed and tight and light side. I'll do that same thing. We'll try to get 3 reps. 3 reps, all of them pretty good. Oh, no! I forgot it. I don't know why I'm looking at the music. I haven't memorized. That's the hardest part. It's bar 5 for me, not bar 4. Alright, here we go. 3 good reps. We can do it. Ah! 2 more. We can do 2 more. Five is kind of just a combo to me. That's fair. 5 is a combo, and it probably requires less dense feeling out of the hand compared to bar 4, where it's literally just all the way through it. I think the whole thing's pretty hard. Here we go. And not the best rolls. I always have a hard time just like relaxing the hand shape enough to get that open, good double stroke diddle every single time I play that fast. I think everyone kind of has that problem. That's what we work all season calibrating. But we'll get one last rep. Final one on this lick. Boom! Aiden Marshall, what's up? Nice to see you in the chat. Nice to see you in the chat. We're just drumming through some licks. We just learned the Blue Devils 2014 lick on the fly. Anyone else have any other licks they want to suggest? We can do a WGI lick. We can do a DCI lick. It's like we learned one pretty quick, so maybe we can find another one that's interesting. That's not too bad. Let's see, I want to learn something like short-ish. I don't want it to be super long. We're not trying to learn showbook. Massive showbook chunks. I just want to break. 8 bars maybe? Let's see, we got some SCV. SCV has some decent, I say decent, they win every single year. SCV has some magnificent drum breaks. Let's go ahead and learn. We may remember some portions of this, but this will be a good reminder of what SCV's drums are like. Dum checka checka checka. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Cadet 2013 snare break. Oh, you're trying to make my hands hurt, aren't you? Let me go look at it real quick. That's actually a really good suggestion. That one rack player. Also, shout out to that one rack player for going through my AQ audition breakdown live stream and time-stamped the entire video. That was sick. I was not expecting that. So thank you, that one rack player, for taking the time to do that. And as always, if you guys aren't subscribed on YouTube or you don't have notifications on, make sure you flip that little bell on next to your subscription button, so that way you'll know whenever our drum streams happen. Our schedule is up on YouTube, our schedule is up on Instagram, it's up on Twitch, so every single week, 3 to 4 live streams, 1 drum stream a week, 3 games. It'll be pretty sick. Got a lot of stuff going on. 2013 drum break. Let's see, drum break finals. Oh gosh, this is so long. I said something short. That's so long. I'm not about to learn 40 measures of music. I appreciate the suggestion though. We're gonna go to SCV again. Here we go. SCV 2012 drum break. This one kind of rings true to my ear as well, so maybe it won't be too difficult for us. First we got, we'll learn it without the met. We'll just kind of break it down. Cha, checka, checka, checka. Flam taps and triplets. 1, triplet, triplet. Digga, digga, dum, dum. Backo, backo, backo. Digga, digga, jacko, 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 jacko. Cool, yeah, easy enough for me. And then we got boom, digga, digga, dum. Boom, digga, digga, dum. Digga, digga, cha, cha. Cool. That seems easy enough. Boom, ticka da dum, ticka da chum chum chum. Yeah. Boom, ticka da dum, ticka da chum chum. Cool. So I haven't talked much so far through it, but I think the base for this is pretty simple, right? First 2 bars, we just have a bunch of triplets to 16th notes. We got 1 triplet, triplet, 16th notes for a whole beat, dicka dicka, and then 8th notes, ba, and to the triplet shots, triplet, triplet, and to more 16th notes, dicka dicka, and then triplet shots again. Backo, 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 backo. It's a pretty simple bass. And that's that's where we're at now. We have these triplet flam patterns. Boom, triplet 3, triplet, boom, boom, boom. On beat 5, we have those 8th notes up, da-cha, into a triplet bass. We put that drag on the second partial to beat 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then we play 3 flams on beat 3. And then we play a low hand transition of left to right. 2 flams, cha-cha. That ends on beat 5. And then we just straight stick the rest of the way to the right hand. So, boom. And I guess we play, what, a flam for the downbeat of the next bar? Yeah, we do. We play another 3. So let's add that on. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the next 2 beats of triplet, right? Triplet, triplet, and then 3 hertas. Oh yeah. Sick. So we'll add that on. We got boom, boom, boom. Oh, that's kind of weird. Yeah, sick. We'll get a couple reps on that. So let's go back 2 bars and play the initial opening as well. We may not be able to get all the bars showing on screen at once, but I think it sounds pretty familiar. Cool. So that's the first chunk of SCV 2012. We've got 3 bars of rest, it seems like, and then we come in with tick-a-da-dum, pa, tick-a-dum-dum, tick-a-da-dum, pa, rest, rest, tick-a-dum-dum. Cool, so we just rest for 2 beats in between that pickup again, and then it looks like we have the snare break proper. So let's, perfect, we'll put that there. Next 3 bars, measure 11. Tick-a-dum-dum. We drop down. It's probably like an edge roll, low piano, or we can stay in the center. I don't think it really matters. Crescendo the roll. 6 doublet paradiddle, exact same rhythmic speed coming out of the roll. Into the right hand triplets. Ta-ta-ta. Probably a natural decay, knowing the way that they normally play things. And so we finish out the triplet off the left hand, da-da, and then 5-stroke, da-da-da-da-da, into the left hand 3, da-da-da, into another 5-stroke, and then right hand down. So what? Cool. So, da-da-dum-dum. Sweet deal. Xavier says, this kind of stuff is good. I never know what to play nowadays, so it's nice having streams like this. Well, I appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoy it. If you do enjoy it, share it with your friends. The more people we have on, the easier it is for me to do this more consistently. So I'm happy to drum through stuff and give out as much info as I can. So, you know, encourage, suggest, engage, get in the chat. We'll have more of these. We'll have them all the time. Cool, let's continue. Let's actually back up a bar. So we have the pickup. Tick-a-da-dum, pa! Tick-a-da-dum. Fat double stop as it's marked. Rest, rest. And let's see what's in the next bar. Chickata. So we have a right hand 3 coming out of the last bar we learned. Chickata, ta-ta-ta, into some flam taps. Chickata. Left hand flam tap. Ooh, and then a 5-stroke with no ending note. Digga-digga, Chugga-cha, digga-digga, Chugga-cha, digga-digga, rest. Chugga-cha, digga-digga, rest. And then we come back in on the right hand. Digga-digga-digga, for a 7-stroke. Ends you on the left. That's kind of weird. And then we have another herita. herita, right hand lead herita coming on the second partial. Buzz, right hand buzz, right. So it's a right buzz, left, left buzz, right, left. Okay. That's kind of funky. Whoops, I played one too many buzzes. There we go. Sweet deal. So let's go back a bar. We have the 3. Okay, that sounds more familiar. That sounds like something I've heard before. Sick. So let's go back another bar. Yeah, nice, that's cool. So let's back up another bar and we'll take the pickup going into that. Rest, rest, 2, ready, go. Rest, rest. Ah! Those buzzes. Kind of funky in the hands. Sweet. Now we've got a left hand tap 5. Normal right hand lead triplet. To left hand flam drag. We play an extra partial. Coming on the left hand flam tap. Onto the right hand cheese. Probably ends with the left hand. Am I correct? It does end with the left hand. So this is pretty simple flam patterns. Tap 5, straight, drag, tap, cheese, left. So coming out of the bar before, I feel like it's going to be a slightly weird transition with those buzzes. Yeah, you got to open the hands back up for that little tap 5 coming out of. Same hand speed, but different diddle speed or pressure speed. That's weird. Okay. There we go. Nice, nice. Do you have YouTube channel? I do have a YouTube channel. If you go to, well, my YouTube channel is just Zach Watson, ZACKWATSON. Turn the volume up. Yeah, I can turn the volume up. Let's do it. Yeah, let me know if that gain's better. Actually, that probably didn't do much. Let me do it this way. Perfect. We'll try that. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Bring it up to, yeah, all right, cool. We bumped it. And yes, I have a YouTube channel. Zach Watson is the YouTube channel. Or if you just go to live.zachrwatson.com, you'll see that in my Twitch About Me page as well. That website has all of my old stream VODs and the links to all of my social media. So that's the one to go to, live.zachrwatson.com. And if you want to, go ahead and leave a follow. Appreciate all you guys dropping in chat. We've got more people today than we did yesterday, so that's definitely awesome. 3 people on Twitch right now, 8 people on YouTube. That's sick. Here we go. Let's do the same thing again. So we've got... Cool. Try that a couple times. Oh, I actually missed it on screen. I didn't see who it was. Let me change to my my little mini feed. That's hilarious. And Jesse Gamer 16, thank you for the Twitch follow. I appreciate it. Perfect. I'm glad the alerts are working today too. Yesterday we were having some trouble. Let's go back up 2 bars. So now we're gonna go da-da-dum-dum. Yeah, perfect. We like that. We'll actually go back a bar before, so we'll start on the pickup. We'll get this off tap. Nice. Do that 2 times. Coolio, coolio, not too shabby. Let's move along. So now on bar 15, we got left flam tap, cha-cha-cha, right hand flam on partial 3, 7 stroke, a little hairta, double accent, and then a 5, an egg beater. That's gonna be kind of weird to spread that out. Make sure that's even and slower. Even coming out of that 7 into the hairta is strange. And then technically, I guess if we're trying to be rhythmically mathematical about it, we have to change the rhythm of the diddle that starts on beat 5. That diddle speed for the first triplet partial is not the same diddle speed as your left hand in the 5-lit before. You gotta kind of separate those 2 ideas a little bit. That's funky. That's weird. Let's go back to the beginning of the bar. We got... So what's after that? Bar 16, 6 tuplet paradiddles, first partial accent, second partial accent. Not too bad. We end low, and then we have a left flam on partial 2. Ta-cha, ta-cha. And then we just follow the roll all the way to the beat 5 shot. Cool. And what's after this? I think the rest of this isn't even like actual break. I think it's more, let's see. Huh. Rest, rest. Alright, we're going to leave out those last 2 lines because I think that's a full battery kind of re-entrance moment. We're just going to play the snare break portion only, which is going to end after the bar 16 shot. Cool. So let's go back a bar. We have... That's cool. I like how that fits together in the hands. Whoops. Get that off tap a couple of times. I think it's also kind of hard to make sure you're playing the gap correctly at the very end on... And that you don't stretch that out and make it weird just because the flam is on the second partial. Just gotta keep the triplet moving immediately after the paradiddles. Cool. Let's back up 2 bars. See if we can get this on screen properly. Maybe. Sorry, last 2 lines. Last 2 lines. So what, we've got... that feels so good on the hands. That feels really good. I would have loved to play this for a full summer. Cool. Play just those last two lines a couple of times. I like that so much. That's fun. Cool. So let's back up. We're going to go back to the pickup on bar 10. Boom, boom. And we'll take it from there all the way to the end so far. And then we'll take a look at the beginning again and try to play it all the way through. Oh gosh. I got lost. Here we go. Nice. Nice, nice. That's cool. Do it like 2 or 3 times before we go back. Cool. One more time. Sick. All right, let's go back to the top and let's check it out. So we've got the little intro thing. Because we can't get all of this on the screen at once, well, I guess we can. Let's see if we can kind of shrink this down just a hair. Oh yeah, this might actually work. Let's see, can we get it inside the bounding box? And then can we get this up? And then can we get all of it showing? Oh yeah, we get all of it showing. Well, perfect. It's kind of small, so if you're like watching on a phone, obviously you may not be able to read it all. But this is helpful for me. So here we go. Let's take just that first chunk, right? We had the lead in. Rest, 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 rest. Rest, 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 rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. I don't want to bump the tempo again or the volume again. It's kind of quiet right now just because I use a Blue Yeti microphone. But if I bump the volume anymore, anytime I play a shot, it's going to cut the top of the volume. So you may just have to find another solution, put in earbuds or put on headphones or something. Because otherwise, we're about to clip really, really, really hard. This is the loudest we can get. We're just a little bit far away from the mic. Here we go. We'll take the beginning chunk. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, whoops. Boom, da 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 dum, off the left the second time. Cha 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 cha. So that we can play off the right for the next beat. Cool. One, 2, 3, 4. Boom, da 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 dum. Nice. Nice. Not too bad. We'll do the same thing again a couple of times. Hello. Ooh, hold on. We got a new follower. We got a new follower. Thank you, FuzzKid21. We appreciate it. Take the same chunk. First little lead in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Oh, cool. So from there, we just have a couple bars of rests. I'm just going to fake through it, And then we're gonna come in on the pickup for bar 10. Chop, rest, rest, rest. I guess it's 2 beats of rest. Rest, rest. So yeah, let's go all the way through. One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. Here we go. Rest, rest. Oof. That's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff. Tried a couple of times. We'll get some reps on it. And it says that 168, so we'll put the met on as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom, boom, chicka dum dum. Ooh, gosh. All right, I'm playing a little loud. I need to stop. Stop hitting the thing so hard. Sweet, let's turn on the met. Now that we've learned it on stream, we'll play it with the metronome. Get some math along with it. That's faster than I thought. Boom. Sick, let's do it. Ooh, whoops, I already messed up. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rest, rest. Oh, that's so weird. Okay, so there's a spaced out diddle there. Rest. Wait. That's really weird on the hands. Here we go. Fast version. We got it. We can do it. One, 2, 3, 4. Boom. One, 2, 3, 4. Rest, rest. Man, that's really tough at 168. I didn't realize that it was that quick. Right, playing through those weird flam patterns. That's kind of cool. All right, so what we're gonna do to challenge ourselves, we're at 1 hour and 44 minutes so far. So we got a couple minutes left before we're gonna cut it for the night, right? I want to get a couple reps of it at tempo, and then I want to immediately cut the tempo in like half. Like I want to go at like 60% tempo and see if I can still control the rhythms super, super slow. Because I know that for both me and most people, that is a really difficult skill set. So here we go. We'll play the whole thing written a couple of times just to get a feel for it. Think about the spacing and the motion, and then we'll try to do it really slow. One, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, I'm always slow there. Too much of a gap. Alright, here we go. Last attempt at tempo. One, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rest, rest. That's tough, dude. That's a really, really hard one. And they won a championship ring with that. Well, I don't know. They didn't get a ring. They got a drum trophy. But they won with it. And I see why. Let's take it down. Let's put it at 92. And let's see how funky this gets. Jom, chaco, 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 digga, digga, dom, dom, baco, 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 digga, digga, baco, baco, bac. This is really slow. Let's see if I can do it. It's hard and a good practice skill set. One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four, five. Rest, rest. Oh gosh, I can't even play the space right there. That's why I can't do it fast. That's kind of funky. Alright, we got it. So we're gonna do one rep really slow, and then we're gonna bump the tempo back up to normal. These are gonna be our last 2 reps for the day. One at 92, and one at 168. Here we go. 2, and 1, 2, ready, go. One, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rest, rest. Whoops. Oh my gosh, that is so difficult. That is so difficult. All right, here we go. 168. We're doing the written tempo again. Since we've gotten some reps on it, all different tempos. We've got a lot of people hanging out right now. 5 on Twitch, 8 on YouTube. That's sick. If you haven't already subscribed or followed the Twitch, go to ZK Watson with a 0 on Twitch and follow. You'll get a sweet alert over on the right side of the screen. Or if you're on YouTube, subscribe. You get a sweet alert on the left side of the screen. Or if you're feeling generous, spend some money. Go to live.Watson and send a tip. And you get a nice big alert up in the middle. This is our last rep for the day. We're playing, a classic, as Kobe Bow said. We are playing at 168 SCV 2012 snare break. So let's do it. We learned it today on the stream. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rest, rest. Oof. I like that one. That's such a cool break. Such a cool break. We got some more messages. Gideon Johnson, dang, about to go practice every bit of music I have after this stream. I have some Shane Gwaltney licks ready to go. Xavier, tried looking at my transcriptions, and I don't even have this year, man. I don't even know. Here, if you message me, if you DM me on Twitter, or if you DM me on Instagram, I can send you the same link that I use for my transcriptions folder. So that way you can get your laundry list of DCI or WGI licks as well. If anyone needs more music and stuff, feel free to send me a DM on Twitter or Instagram, and we'll get that sorted out for you. I really, really appreciate it. We're going to get like 2 or 3 more reps, just because we still got a bunch of people in stream. And then we'll give our closing regards. Here we go. I like this one, so we're going to get it like 3 times. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Rest, rest. Ooh, nice. Oh, that's fair. Yeah, if you use the Reddit r/drumline sheets, there is a transcriptions folder that is regularly updated there as well. So that's probably actually the easier way to do it. Reddit r/drumline sheets. Here we go. We get 2 more reps. 2 more. Two, three, 4, 5. Whoops. When your problem is as simple as playing the wrong sticking. Rest, rest. Ooh. Awesome, awesome. Actually, I said I promised 2, so we'll give you 1 more. Rest, 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 rest. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops. Rest, rest. Sick. I love that lick. That's a really, really cool one. So we learned 2 today. We learned Blue Devils 2014, or not the finals night version, whatever version I had access to. It's not the most updated one. And then SCV 2012. Out of the 2 of them, I really liked the way the SCV one felt in the hands. I think that's pretty typical of them as well. Well, cool. We're getting close to the 2-hour mark for our stream, so we're going to head out of here soon. Biggest thing I wanted to say, since we've already got some drum people in here, my intention is to continue the drum streams once a week. Every single Monday, 5 p.m., we'll be drumming on here. But every other day of the week that we have, Tuesday, I do Game of the Week. If you joined today and you had a good time, definitely come back tomorrow. We've got a sweet game lined up. It's going to be a lot of fun to play. And I also play my main series games on Saturday and Sunday. So if you haven't already, head to live.zachrwatson.com, live.zachrwatson.com, and give the Twitch and the YouTube a follow and a subscribe, and turn the alerts on so that we know when we go live. Come back every Monday for some drums. Come back every other day for some games. And it's gonna be a great time. We're trying to be consistent with it. We also have YouTube uploads that come out every Thursday. So, subscribe to the channels and be consistent and engaged, and we'll have a sweet little drumming and gaming community here. It's also my intention, if we have enough regular viewers and we keep doing this stuff consistently, to open up a Discord server that while I'm playing games, we can start to get viewers and people in on the game and play multiplayer online, or just to communicate about drum stuff or whatever stuff we're focusing on in stream week to week. So, if we keep getting more engagement, you guys keep bringing your friends, we get more people, we get more subscribers and followers, we'll be making this bigger. We'll get the Discord going, we'll get the cool drum stuff going, fun video projects, and you guys can actually get involved. So, thanks so much for hanging out. If you guys need anything, all my social medias are up on that site, Twitter, Instagram. Otherwise, I'm going to catch you later. I'll catch you tomorrow for some Game of the Week. See ya, mans.